we have a lot of people here today helping this class be possible. So we've got support team, we've got marketing, we've got even some product people today, mid-market. So all excited here to talk with you about CompanyCam. So again, talking about some marketing here, and let's go over that agenda. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to add your company logo. So you'll see those appear on your reports and your pages, before and after photos. Want to make sure you get that into your account. I'm going to talk a little bit about our map feature on the mobile and desktop side, where you can view your projects and search for them there. We're going to talk about tags and labels. Make sure you are organized within CompanyCam so you can easily pull those photos and post them on your social media. Dual video mode, so a really fun thing with the camera that puts your face in frame. Great way to share with customers. Before and afters, you know what those are. Sending a review. So we have a great new feature called reviews, where you can send a link right out of CompanyCam. And then last, we're going to talk about our portfolio. So our showcases that live under there, and then also our website map. Okie dokie. So first and foremost, we're going to talk about that logo. So you need to get this added from the desktop side of your computer. So as you can see on my screen here, on the left-hand side, this is my mobile device. This is my phone. I'm on the CompanyCam app. On the right-hand side, I'm logged into companycam.com. So if you haven't logged in on the desktop side, you have the ability to do that. It's a really great place to see all of your projects and then do some admin work like adding your logo. You'll have to do this from the desktop side. So up at the top here, you're going to see your user profile. Go ahead and click on that. And then about halfway down here, you have company settings. So you'll go ahead and select that. And then located right in the center, you're going to find company logo. So you can see I have mine loaded in here already. We give you a few details about what we're looking for on when to upload it. So again, really easy to do, and you can easily remove that and put in a new one if you need to. So we only allow for one logo at this time. So go ahead and get that in there. If you have any questions, let us know. We'd be happy to help you. Moving right along, I want to go into our pages and our reports here. So you can add logos to your cover page in your report, and it will also show in your pages as well. So I'm just going to show you an example of this. You guys are maybe using our pages and reports within CompanyCam. Reports they've been here for a long time. It's a really great way to plug in photos and share a PDF format of your work. Very professional looking. I'm just going to click into my roof repair here. I just went to my reports on the left-hand side. You can create one there as well, but I'm just going to show you an example of one here. I'm in my report. I've got my photos loaded, and up at the top here is going to be my cover page. So I can even decide if I want my logo in there or not. Of course, I have this turned on. So when I generate it as a PDF here, I'm getting ready to share this with a customer or for insurance work. You can see my logo will pull in right there. So that's going to be the same on the mobile side, being able to pull that in to have that professional look. Back into a project here, I'm going to navigate to our Pages tab. So Pages are actually kind of new to CompanyCam. We've got a lot of great things coming for them this summer. So you've probably seen these change a little bit, and we're really excited about these. So on the mobile side, it's that first tab when you're in that project that says Pages. So I'm just going to click into my invoice that I have here. I'm going to do the same on the desktop side. So first off, what is a page? This is a place for you to, it's kind of like a Google Doc page. When you hit create page, it's going to be blank, and you can put in photos, you can put in line items. You can see my example here of an invoice. Another great way to share photos and content with your customers. So we want you guys to be editors and to think of what can I put in this page that I'm maybe putting on a piece of paper or in a different software. You can start putting those in CompanyCam with our pages. So again, here's an example of an invoice that we created. At the top here, I can add, again, that cover page. I can pull in that logo. So you got that professionalism, but again, want to make sure you guys are aware of these pages. If this feels sort of new to you and you would like a full-on training on everything you can do with our pages, we can get you connected with your customer success rep here. We're going to talk about that at the end, but just want to make sure this is on your radar as you're continuing to grow with CompanyCam. on the mobile side, actually, let me just arrow out and hit the plus page. If you ever see these like purple and blue gradients when you're under your Pages tab, that means it's AI powered, which is really cool. So our AI actions allow you to create quick summaries with photos and details, and then of course be able to send that out to the customer. So with everything you do in CompanyCam, you're probably going to see that share button. So what I did here again on the project side, I just clicked Pages, plus button, and then that's where I see my examples. So I can create a new page, or I can use one of these AI actions to create a page for me, where again, it puts a summary of what's going on and it includes those photos. Last thing about pages here, you can template those. So when I say template, that means you can save and reuse it over and over again. So for example, this invoice that I have, I know I use this multiple times a day. I don't want to have to rebuild it every single time. So by using a template, so in the top right corner, if I hit my 3 dots and hit save as new template, this is where I can title it, this is my invoice. And so next time when I have a new customer and I need to create a new invoice, when I come to my pages and hit create page, use a template, I can browse all of those that I have, quickly pull it in, like my change order here. And all I got to do is plug in a little bit of information, maybe add some photos if I want, and then share it out with the customer. So again, if you would like some more details about our pages, we'd be happy to connect you with your customer success manager. Okay, let's get back to our home screen here. I want to talk a little bit about our map feature. So on the desk or on the mobile side here, it's going to be located right above that center camera. You're going to see maps. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then on the desktop side here as well, map is going to be located under payments. So I actually have a really cool story about this one. I have a customer who used our map feature to honestly close a lot of leads. He'd pull it up as he was meeting with a new customer and say, look, I'm doing all sorts of work in your area. And as he would zoom out and in, all of these projects were populating. And from this map, as you can see, you can click on that project and it will take you right there. So I can click into this, I can see my photos and I can share these out or see what's going on, or of course, maybe close a new lead. So our map feature is pretty cool. I recommend you kind of just mess around with it here. As you zoom in and out, you can see different projects. On the desktop side here, you're going to have those projects on the left-hand side. You can filter by start and end date, or even use those labels. We're going to get into that next to be able to find those certain projects. And again, just have that map view to see where you're at. Okay, let's talk a little bit about some organizational things here. So tags and labels. I'm going to first talk about our tagging feature. So by tagging a photo, that means you can go back and filter for that specific tag to create a report, maybe use for marketing purposes. So I actually have a customer who tags his photos like it's a white marble bathroom, or this is blue paint, things like that. So when he is meeting with a customer, he can show those, or if he wants to post on social media, he can easily filter for those tags and get them out of his account. So I'm going to show you first how to apply a tag. Alrighty, so you can apply a tag after the photo has been taken. So from the desktop side, I could mass apply a tag here. But the quickest and easiest way, if you're training your guys for the first time how to use a tag, would be to apply it in the camera. So when you're in your project, so I'm in my Pinnacle area condos, if I click on this camera feature, so like this is normal, like you're taking your photos within CompanyCam. This tag feature is going to live up at the top. So it's kind of like that Christmas tag there. You can go ahead and select that. It says find or create a tag. So if you're an admin or manager, you can create tags. Standard restricted, they're going to be able to use those. So they can search for it. So I'm going to maybe put this as like before. So I'm going to take all of my before photos here. So I selected that tag. You'll see it here in the bottom left corner. So here's where I can snap those photos. Now, all of these that are coming into the project will have that before tag on them. Again, so I can filter for these later, maybe create a page with them or do some marketing things. But if you guys are going to start using our tagging feature, navigate to the camera, apply it there. I've seen people put it as a line item in checklists of don't forget to use this specific tag. So a great way to get your guys going with it. In the project here, you'll see these tags kind of forward facing up here. So I can hit before and then it will filter for those. So really easy to know what tags are in your project, and then you can click on it and it will pull all of those and I can do what I need to do. Yes, question?
Yeah, can you show us how to mass apply a tag?
Yeah.
Photos
Sure, absolutely.
on the desktop.
Yep, absolutely. So to mass apply a tag, really, really easy to do here. So you can individually select your photos you would like to tag. You can also select them here next to the date if you want to mass select all from May 9th. And then once you've done that, once you've selected the photos you would like to tag, under Actions, so this blue bar will pop up, you'll click Actions, and then that second one there, it will say Tag. So again, you can find a tag or create one. So maybe let's type in before again. These are all my before photos, and I can hit Tag Photos. You'll notice you can also manage your company tags here as well. So if you click into that, you can see all your tags and you can even create a new one. But again, yeah, just hover over that photo and you'll see that check mark or that box appear. And then simply go to Actions and then Tag. Great question. Okay, let's talk about labels then. So tagging is for photos. You can do that within the project. With those tags, you can also pop down to all your photos and filter for those tags. Labels are going to be on the project side. Tags are photos, labels are projects. So for an example, I have customers that use a label of like active, so the status of the job, or lost lead. You can see here, this project has an active label on it. This one has bathroom, so this is a bathroom project. So the way people use these, it kind of varies on how you like to keep things organized. Again, this is sort of like a foldering system. This is CompanyCam's foldering system is of the labels. So when you click into your project here, up at the top, you're going to see these like colorful tabs. That is a label. So let me click into this project as well. You can see on the mobile side, they live up here. If you click into a brand new project, I think the button is here. It says add labels. So just look for that, click on it, and then you'll be able to create those and apply them to the project. So if I want to add more here, just simply click on those labels. Again, you can search for those. You can create a new one. Maybe we're going to put archive, like this project is done. Let's go ahead and put it on there. And now I've got that label. So again, going to work the same on the mobile side. So how do these work? I'm going to go back to my project feed here, both mobile and desktop. So I'm under projects. At the bottom, I'm going to tab over here and I can see I am on my company feed and I am under my projects. Desktop side, you're going to look for those 3 lines. And when you hover over it, it says filter. And then this is where you're going to type in that label. Okay, so I typed in my active label that I know I have applied on projects, and then it pulled those projects for me. On the mobile side here, it's going to be the same way. Go ahead and apply that label, and it will pull that in. So for marketing purposes, again, I have a lot of customers who will put very specific details about the project, like, again, the type of material they are using, or even a label that says marketing. Like, I know this project has great photos and this work that I really love. Let me go filter for that label so I can show them next time. Or maybe this will be for my website or for my social media. Okay, we're gonna move over to our dual camera mode. So when you are on your mobile side, so this is gonna be an app feature, when you click on your camera in the project, you'll see you always default to your photo. You can slide over and take videos within CompanyCam. Videos are also really great for marketing. Just a really great way to show the work that you're doing. And then the second option here is going to be dual video mode. So when I click on this here, you can see it brings up my face in the frame as well. So it turns on your front facing camera. You also have the back facing camera like normal when you were to take a video. So once I hit that center circle, I can walk around my property. I can record here. Again, just adding more value by having your face in there and the customer knows who you are. I think I've seen a few of these like on TikTok and Instagram. They're super fun. Again, just to put a face to the video and who you are. So a few settings within this, you have that settings gear in the top right corner. If you click on that, you can change a few things like the frame position, even the frame style. So maybe you don't want it to be a square, you'd prefer it to be a circle. Or if you'd like to move your frame position around, you can. So just a few details there, but again, to get to this spot, open up your camera, slide all the way over to dual video, and then you will be able to capture that video. Okay, before and after. So, um, really easy to do within CompanyCam. You can take two photos and create a before and after template that you can easily post to your social media. So, a couple ways to do this. I'm going to show you first on the mobile side. So you've taken all of your before photos, you've done your work. Now you want to take your after photos, and you want to create maybe just one before and after template. So we have our after camera that allows you to line up the photos and snap it and have it be pretty perfect there. So in my project, I clicked on a photo. So this is my before photo. And I want to snap my after photo. So from this photo here, click those three dots in the bottom right corner. And then under this options menu, you're going to see take after photo. So once I select that, you can see it kind of pulls up like that ghost layer of that before photo. You can adjust that transparency right here. So I can line those up, snap it there, and then it's going to create a nice little before and after template for me. So we give you a few options here. I prefer this one. I love this one specifically because it adds in the company logo again. It has your before photo, it has it after. It tells you which one is before and after. And it also automatically tags this for you, which is really cool. So you can do that, hit save. It's going to prompt you if you would like to share this right away. So if you hit share photo, it's going to say like text, Facebook, email, what would you like to do? If not, you can go ahead and hit I'm done. And you can see as this loaded into your account, I've got that before and after template. I've got that tag as well. And I've got this in my photo feed. Okay, so I understand that maybe your guys might forget to use the after camera in real time. That's no problem. You can always select two photos and create that before and after template. So just like I showed you earlier, just hover over that photo and check mark those. So I selected my before and I selected my after. And then up at the top here, it already prompts you like, do you want to create a before and after? And there you go. So you can do that on the mobile side. You can do that same action on the desktop. Go ahead and create that before and after. It'll have your template options. If you need to edit these a little bit, you can. If not, go ahead and hit save. It's gonna, again, load right into your photo project feed there for you to have. Any questions on before and afters? Okay, perfect. Let's move on to our reviews feature. So our reviews feature is available on our desktop right now. It will also be available on our mobile very soon. So our reviews have been a really great way for our customers to, at the end of the project, request a review from them. So being able to send them a link directly through CompanyCam, again, you're already in your CompanyCam app, might as well send them a review link while you're here. You can attach photos with it and get that posted directly on your Google business page. So if this is the first time you're looking at this, you're going to go ahead and navigate to your reviews on the left-hand side. You might need to select your business up here. We've already got mine set up here, but that might be your first step. And then you can see I've already got a few reviews in here. I can view them on Google. I can see the date over here on the right-hand side, what the customer wrote and their rating. And then of course, I'm gonna walk you through the steps on how you request a review. So reviews tab, go to the top right corner here, hit request review, select a location. So we have my company loaded in here. let's do the Pinnacle Arena condos again. So I just typed in the project that I know I would like to review. I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. And so this is the next phase of it. I can include a message for the customer. Thank you so much for your business. Here are a few photos of our work. Whatever you would like to include there, you have the ability to write that message. You can see I was already kind of in the middle of a review here, so a few photos have already pulled in. Normally, there won't be any photos here, and the next step is to include those photos. So again, help boost your SEO by sharing photos with that customer to write that review. They can include those once it posts to Google. So I'm just going to hit plus photos. And let's just select a few here. All right, go ahead and hit confirm. Perfect. And then I can copy this review link, text it out to them, attach it in an email, whatever you would like to do. Just simply hit that copy review link, and then let me just paste it here and kind of show you what that looks like. So this is what the customer will be seeing, or that third party. Again, this is where your message will be. It's going to pull in your account, and then they just simply have to hit review us on Google. This is where they can hit save all. So if they want to save those photos and attach it to their review once they're doing that, again, they will hit review us on Google. So it will take them there where they can add those photos. So this is just a great way to lead them to that point, and get them to that next step to go ahead and leave that review for you. Back here, so that's where you copy that link. You can get that customer preview if you would like. And then if you have some more questions on like, how does this work? We have this little tab here where we have a little video about how our reviews work. So you can check that out. Or like I said earlier, you all have a customer success manager that can set up a demo with you. But try this out on our desktop here. We'll be ready to rock and roll on mobile very soon, so you can send that out. But again, a really, really great way to start collecting those good reviews and include your project photos. Yeah. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. A call out here. This review feature is on our elite tier of CompanyCam, and along with this next section, we're going to talk about our portfolios and our showcases. That's also going to be on our elite tier. So if you're wondering what plan am I on, admins, if you go and click on your user profile up at the top and come down to your billing page, it will show you your plan. If you would like to upgrade or even do a trial of another plan, you have the ability to do that from your billing page. And then we even have a pricing page that kind of maps out the different features. CompanyCam.com/pricing is where you will find that. Okay, let's move into our portfolio feature. So this is a portfolio of all my projects, and this is where I can create showcases. I can share links out, share my project links out with customers, and I can even embed this content onto my website. So to get started here, I'm going to talk to you about our showcases and how you can post these on your website and have your showcase gallery there. So first, I want to show you an example of what this gallery looks like on your website. So this is one of our customers, Don Kennedy Roofing. I'm just going to move this over here. So he has embedded the code to have his showcase gallery on his website. So I'm going to walk you through how do you get to this point. I just want to show you the product, the final product here first. Each one of these is an individual showcase. So as a customer coming here, I can click on this and read about this job, the project type, even some of the products used, and then I can see a timeline of their work. So just a really great way to bring some truth to your work here, very transparent of what you are doing. Again, these are your project photos. You took these through CompanyCam. I created a showcase, and I was able to post this on my website with some code that we provide for you guys. So let me go back once more here. As you can see, these are all each individual projects, and he's got 72 pages. So he's got a lot. That is awesome. It's easy for me to see the work that he does. And again, as a customer, I can come and click into that, view the content, and kind of get an idea of what he does. So if I come back here, again, I am I'm under this marketing tab that says portfolio. And you can see my showcases will be titled right here, and all of them are right here. So I created these for my projects, and that's exactly what you're viewing right here. Each of these is an individual showcase. So if you would like to create your first showcase, or if you're just getting started for the first time, let's create a showcase. It's not going anywhere yet because we haven't embedded that code. I will show you where that's at, but let's go ahead and create a showcase. So in the top right corner, that blue button, hit create showcase. You can type in a project here. So I'm going to type in this one, go ahead and hit continue. And then the next step here is project type. So you can type in what you would like here. We're going to say this is a bathroom remodel. I can type in different products that have been used. So like eggshell paint. And let's see here. We're also going to do a little bit of white paint. You guys get the idea. You can type in your products. So this is going to be my bathroom remodel. And you can add more notes here, whatever you would like. And then you can go and select your photos. So this is just one of our demo accounts here when we were going through with a customer. So I'm just going to select a few of these here. Go ahead and hit confirm. You can add more if you would like, go back and edit and go and hit create. So I just created, again, a showcase here that will show up in my website gallery. So here it is, it popped up. I can see that project. I can go and edit that if I would like. And if you have your code in, you can enable this and you can also turn it off if you no longer want that project on there. So first step, let's go ahead and create that showcase. Second step is getting this onto your website. So we have some code here. If you guys have somebody that manages your website, you can copy and paste this and share with them, or if you do it yourself, just hit add gallery to website. And then here's our different code that we have. You can just simply hit copy to clipboard, and then you will paste that into your website. If you need some more help, we also have our view our setup guide here that you can click on. We have a great help page there that can walk you through it. Or again, your customer success manager can assist you with this and what direction we need to go in getting this done. So again, once that's posted into your website, it will appear like this. I believe this customer has it on his gallery tab. So it's not on his homepage. He has it on his gallery tab there. And then he can turn on and turn off those showcases. Any questions about showcases? Okay. Oh, okay. I apologize. So the website map is going to be available on the Elite. So this is available on all tiers, the showcases. You guys can create the showcases. It just comes down to that code on which plan it's available on. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Julia. Our map feature here. So I want to show you an example here. Somebody has our map code embedded on their website here. So our map is just, you can interact with it here. So when I click on these here, I can pull up that project. So these were created as a showcase, and now they're on this map that we have on their website as well. So just a really great way to show off your work, especially like where you're at. It's a little bit cleaner than maybe your social media there. So just to keep that nice professional look and a way to build some local credibility as well. Again, showing your work in your area. So I can zoom in here and I can see these different projects. As I zoom in, I can click on them and I can see them appear on the left-hand side as well. So one of our newer features here, which is pretty cool, being able to add that map to your website. And then again, to be able to access that there, knowing which tier you need to be on here, you'll hit add gallery to website. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. Add map to website up here at the top. And then it's just a really easy code to plug in. Again, just a great thing to have on there so people can see where you're doing your work. Okay. Last thing here, we're going to talk about your personal portfolio site. So this is a public web page for contractors to showcase and work and connect with potential clients. So everybody has access to build a portfolio site. So this is also linked to your Google business page. You can read about your company. You can also see your reviews there as well. So this is our Georgia Roof Advisors, one of our customers, and this is their personal portfolio site. So on here, I can see different projects. These were created from showcases. I can see a map, so I can see again where they're working. And then up here, I can click on the About page and I can read more about them, their service areas, and then that's where those Google reviews pull in, which is fantastic. This is linked again to your Google business page, and it's a way for you to share this with customers. An example would be if you don't have somebody that manages your website or you don't want to share your website, you'd rather just share your work. Sharing your portfolio site is a really great use for that then. Sometimes putting in code is a lot. So let's create a portfolio site for you, show off your work with those showcases and send it out to the customers. So this little tab up here, you can just copy your link and text it to them. Really, really easy to do. And again, to get your information on this portfolio site is by creating those showcases in CompanyCam, and then it will link to your portfolio site here. As far as getting this set up, we do have some great documentation to help you get your portfolio site set up. But what you'll do here, you'll see portfolio site. This will open your portfolio site. This will link it. And then these three dots, it says edit info. So if you're doing this for the first time, this is the page we'll probably see of like, what's your company name? What's your address? Your service areas. So you can select these, hit save, and then you'll have that site set up. Again, this is just a really great way to share your work if you don't want to share your website or you weren't able to get that code in yet with the showcases that I just showed. This portfolio site is awesome. One of our newer features, so definitely go ahead and try that out there. And if you have more questions, you can go ahead and reach out to your customer success manager. So to add a little bit of clarity again on what you guys have access to in your plans. If we go to our pricing page here, just going to pull this up for you. This is where you can see what you have access to. So on that elite side, being able to have access to that code for your website gallery and the map is going to be on the elite side here along with reviews, but just creating a showcase to have for your portfolio, you guys all have access to that. So just wanted to make sure that that was clear, and you can read that here on our billing page as well, or we'd be happy to answer any questions for you. Any last questions? Okay, perfect. All righty. Well, thanks for joining, guys. Just a few resources here. I talked a lot about connecting with your success manager. That is my job, so I'm passionate about that. You guys can connect with them, success@companycam.com. We want to work with you. Oh, you can't see my screen? 1 second here. Let me reshare. Okay, can you see it now? No? Okay, let me just bring it over 1 second. Let's bring this over. Okay, let's reshare our screen. Okay, how about now? Okay, great. So just a slide about some resources for you guys. Chat with our support team. So they're more on the technical side here. So if you run into some issues, need help right away, right in that app or on the desktop side, you can find chat with support. They're awesome, and they'll be able to help you there. We have some Spanish resources for you as well. We've done a class in Spanish, and we have a website for you that you can check out along with a YouTube channel. We have a lot of how-to articles at our companycams.com/help. Our support team built that, and great screenshots and details for you. So, and last but not least, watch all the videos if you can. You guys are here today on our class. We do these all the time. And we also have a really great YouTube page that you can check out for little how-tos on features. Okay, so if you want to try out any of these features, so if you guys are on the pro plan and you want to try out those reviews or you want to try out those templates, we do have free trials for you. So you can set that up from your billing page there to unlock that 14-day free trial. Again, for the reviews, the website map, and the dual video mode. So admins, just go to your billing page and you can turn that on. If you have any trouble, let us know, but you guys should be able to turn that on your own without having to reach out. And then last but not least, just want to let you know about our upcoming classes. We've got our desktop one here on Wednesday, and we've got another webinar here that's going to be on May 28th. And then we've got another class on June 4th for the mobile. So you can watch the recordings on our website and you can register for them, and we'll send you the recording if you can't make it. So um, that is all I have for you guys today. Again, you'll get this recording within 24 hours. And if you have any follow-up questions, let us know. And if you would like to connect with any of us, we'd be happy to. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you next time.